welcome to another very exciting episode of Shine Africa. And we are still in Buea, the capital of the southwest region of Cameroon. And of course, we are still at the Mountain Hotel Buea. And we continue to say a very big thank you to the management and staff of this hotel for all the nice food and for the lodging the crew of 10 and also lodging our guests. We are so thankful. And I am your host, the Reverend Abongta Mirabel Serengwa. It's such a bad time to be a journalist in Africa. It's such a bad time to be a journalist in Cameroon. Today, I'm going to talk to an award-winning multimedia journalist. And before we get to my guest, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have an amazing choir, the Cameroon Afro Gospel Choir. This is not the first time we're having them on the show, ladies and gentlemen. So put your hands together for my guest choir.
Some trust in what they do.
We trust in the name of the Lord our God.
And they don't even care about God.
We trust in the name of the Lord.
Tell me who you trust in.
We trust in the name of the Lord our God.
Oh, do you trust in?
We trust in the name of the Lord our God.
For his love never fails.
His love will always prevail. We trust in the name of the Lord our God.
Ooh, some trust in chariots.
We trust in the name of the Lord our God.
And they don't even care about God.
We trust in the name
So
of the
who
Lord
do you
our
trust
God.
in?
We trust in the name of the Lord our God.
Who do you trust in?
We trust in the name of the Lord our God.
For his love never fails.
His love will always prevail. We trust in the name of the Lord our God.
We're going
Going to see the King.
Ooh,
Going to see the King. Going to see the King. Going to see the King.
yeah.
Going to see the King.
Going to see the King. Going to see the King. Oh.
Going to see the King. Going to see the King. Going to see the King.
Oh, oh.
Going to see the King.
Soon and very soon.
Soon and very soon, we are going to see the King.
Soon and very
Soon and very soon,
soon.
we are going to see the King.
It won't be long
Soon and very
now.
We are going to see the King.
Oh,
Hallelujah, hallelujah, we are going to see the King.
soon and very
Soon
soon.
and very soon, we are going to see the King.
Soon and very soon.
We are going to see the King.
Soon and very soon. Very soon.
We are going to see the King. Hallelujah, hallelujah, we are going to see the
Come on, sing it, sister.
No more dying there. We are going to see the King. No, 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 no,
No more crying there. We are going to see the King. No more crying there. We are going to see the King. Hallelujah, hallelujah. We are going to see.
No more dying there. No more dying there. No more dying there.
We are going to see the King.
No more dying there.
We'll be singing.
Hallelujah, we are going to see the King. Oh, eh, oh, sing me a song, light up my life. Shoo-doo, shoo-shoo-shoo-doo-doo. Shoo-doo-shoo-shoo-shoo-doo-doo. Sing me a song, light up my life. Shoo-doo-shoo-shoo-shoo-doo-doo. Shoo-doo-shoo-shoo-shoo-doo-doo. Sing me a song.
Light of my life. Oh, and to say, sing me a song. Light of my life. I'm on my way. I'm on my way to heaven, and I know I'll get there. If Jesus is with me, no one can dare, no one can dare. Sing me a song, light of my life. Oh, you say, you say.
Sing me a song, light of my
Shine, Africa, shine. Shine, Africa, shine.
Welcome back from that musical break, ladies and gentlemen. As I indicated at the beginning of the show, my guest is a fine young man, and he goes by the name Eyong Blaise. Thank you very much. Please, that way.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
I'm so happy. You're not sitting yet.
Great.
You asked us to do the pineapple juice.
Sure, yeah,
Yes. Okay, please come to my kitchen where we do the pineapple juice together.
Thank you.
Shine, Africa, shine. Shine, Africa, shine.
Do you have a juicer at home, please?
No.
Okay, you should try and get one. It's very important. You're a very, very busy man. So you need to dash in, you do some juice, and you dash out.
I think it's good for the health, so I think I need to get one for myself.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, cool.
We're promoting a healthy lifestyle on Shine Africa. So we want all Africans, all Cameroonians to be very healthy, to have a balanced diet in a very smart way.
This should be an organic pineapple, I think.
Very, very organic. Very, very organic. We can't be in Boya and we're having something else. We're at the source of it. Our juice is now ready, and on Shine Africa is, how do they say, ladies before gentlemen, gentlemen before ladies.
Whatever works for you works for me.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Okay. Thank
Yes,
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What's your favorite color, please?
Do I have a favorite color? You're asking because of the straw?
Yes, because of the straws. I need to give you
Orange.
orange. Wow, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's the first time a man is taking orange on this set. Can you have a sip of your juice?
This is really amazing.
Oh God, so sweet.
It's beautiful.
I'm going to come back to Boya just for the juice.
Nice.
Before we take leave of you, ladies and gentlemen, remember that a kitchen without a juicer is not alive. A kitchen without a juicer is not alive.
Shine, Africa, shine. Shine, Africa, shine.
You're welcome back from that break, ladies and gentlemen. I am still in the company of my very elegant guest. He is Eyong Blaise, and he is an award-winning media entrepreneur. You're going to tell me much about that. But I know that you're a multimedia journalist, and I love what you do. I must tell you that. I love what you do because I've always wanted to do it. Unfortunately, I did not have the opportunity to do it, so I'm happy for you. Let's talk about you for a while. You did not tell me where you come from. We're in Boya. Are you from Boya and all of that, please?
So I am originally from Kumba.
You're a Kumba boy.
I am Fiango.
You're too fine to be a Fiango
I am
Pikin.
a Fiango Pekin. Ahuza Quarters. You know, that's where I grew up. Everything I know, I learned it from there. I learned to survive from there. I learned to be strong.
Wow.
I learned to always go for the things that I want to have from there. So yeah, I'm not from Boya. Boya is just like a beautiful place where if you want your dreams alive, come to Boya. These dreams will be realized, but I'm not from here.
Yes. Where did you school, please?
So my story is a bit complicated, and I think
And I love complicated stories.
yeah, and that's what I'm going to tell you because when I was in Kumba, at some point I didn't have an opportunity to go to school.
Oh, God.
So I started working in these construction sites.
That's beautiful.
I did that for a while, and I raised some money, and then sent myself back to school. Then I had advanced levels. But just before advanced levels, like when I was in lower seed or so, African Magic had launched their second channel because you had African Magic at that time, and then you had African Magic Plus.
Yes.
So they had two channels.
Yeah, I remember.
And there was this program running on African Magic Plus, Teenage Rampage. So it was a program for teenagers across the continent. So I saw the program on African Magic Plus, and I was so adventurous. And I wrote an email at that time, and I said, listen, guys, I am so talented, and I think I can be a presenter in Cameroon.
Oh.
And the guy said, okay, you're going to show us what you can do. Record something and send to us. And I did, and they said, wow, this is beautiful. And they commissioned a couple of interviews, and I interviewed fellow young people like
your
myself,
peers, yeah.
teenagers like myself at that time. I was a
yeah.
teenager. So after that, advanced levels, I didn't have an opportunity to go to university because I could not raise enough funds. I didn't know anybody in Boya at that time. If you're not in school in Boya, then you should be in Yaoundé.
Okay.
I was unable to afford that, right? So
You keep talking about I. Where were your parents at the time?
My mom passed away when I was pretty
Very
young,
young. Okay,
and
I
my
get
dad
it.
too. So I needed to survive, and
Let's come back to Boya now.
yeah,
Yes.
So before I came to Boya, I wrote it one production company in Kenya, and I told them, listen, I have done some media work, and I think that I can do work for you guys here because I've not seen anyone working for you in Cameroon. So they gave me the shot. They asked me, show us what you can do. And I recorded something, sent to them, and it was beautifully done, and I started working for them. So
What company was that?
Africa 24 Media.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
beautiful.
up to now, if you go on the internet and you go to their website, see my reports that I did for them. So basically, I never went to university because I didn't have the opportunity to, but I think I was blessed by God to do the right thing, and also to, whenever I knock, people always open and give me an opportunity to do whatever I'm doing. That's why
you
I am.
are self-schooled.
I'm self-schooled. So
And you're speaking so much grammar, so much fine grammar. God has so blessed you. I'm so happy to hear this story. And ever since we came to Boya, we've had stories like this time and time again. And I bless God for giving us the opportunity to come here to hear stories like yours. You say you are a media entrepreneur. What do you mean by that?
because I decided that I don't want to work for a particular media organization. Recently, I completed my production with CNN Inside Africa, where I interviewed Nkeng Stephens, Mimi, and some other artists in Cameroon. It's everywhere on the internet. Just a couple of weeks back, and then before that, and also I always work for other people because I feel like I put myself in a bondage to just work for one person because I feel like I'm so anointed. That's how I save myself.
Yeah.
I'm so anointed to work for just one person because every time I knock somewhere, the research doors are open. When I knock on the BBC, the doors open.
Yeah.
When I knock on CNN, they open. So when I say I'm a media entrepreneur, I say that because that's my business, you know. If I buy a car, it's from that. If I'm constructing my house now, it's because of that, you know.
Okay.
Every time I travel abroad, every time I buy something, it's because of that. So I'm an entrepreneur. I make money from that. You know, that's the business I do. You know, you introduced, I'm a multimedia journalist. So sometimes it's taking pictures for these media organizations. Sometimes it's writing, because I also write a couple of times for CNN. Sometimes it's making videos. Sometimes it's doing live report. You know,
Wow.
so basically, I am an entrepreneur. Every time I see an opportunity, every time something is happening, I see like a gold mine and I go for it and then I make money from it.
Wow, this is so beautiful. When we come back from the break, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to find out how the Anglophone crisis and other things in the Southwest region are disrupting businesses for people like Eyong Blaise.
You know, very low time, I'm show. I try you drum side. I try you know, very low time, I'm show. I try you drum side. I try you know, very low time, I'm show. Drum side. I try you drum side. I try you know, very low time, I'm show. Drum side. I try you drum side. Very lot of bamla show, drum side. I try you drum side. I try you know, but very lot of bamla show.
Wow. This is just so awesome. And like I did mention at the beginning of the program, it's not the first time that the Cameroon Afro Gospel Choir is here on Shine Africa. You are the reason I brought this choir on Shine Africa. Do you know that? Because there's some energy in you. And I'm happy that I'm talking to you today. So tell me about that energy that you have inside of you.
It can only be from God. It's all
Okay.
about God.
Yeah.
When you have the passion and the zeal to serve Him, minister to Him, worship Him, then the energy comes.
Do you think you're going to become an artist someday? A solo artist?
I hope so. I dream of that, but I
You are the
haven't had the
mouthpiece.
inspiration
Okay,
yet.
you are the mouthpiece of everyone here today. You think there are many of them who would
Of course,
eventually.
very many.
That's so wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to contact the Cameroon Afro Gospel Choir, we have the number running on the screen at the moment. So you can actually encourage this choir. You attend, what sort of events do you attend, please?
We attend weddings, funerals, birthday parties, book launches. We
And
are
remember,
there.
they are non-denominational.
Yes.
Yes. So if you're Christian, you have to just contact them, this email and this number, and you have them at your event. Alternatively, you can also write to us on Facebook, Shine Africa TV show, and we're going to get to you. We give you their contact so you can invite them for your very important event. Thank you very much for coming again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shine, Africa, shine. Shine, Africa, shine.
You're welcome back from that very short and very interesting break, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very sure that you enjoyed it as much as we did. Now, let us talk about you being here in Boya. You left Kumba, you're here now, and did you come here during the crisis or before?
I came during the crisis.
So the crisis brought you, is it?
Partly, but mainly because I'm an international correspondent, and I should not stay in a place where it's far off from the airport. If in case of an
Internet
emergency,
connectivity.
internet connectivity, security as well. So, but mostly because like Kumba it's a bit too far. You know, I don't like Douala that much.
But that's where the action is, in the southwest region.
Yeah,
One would think that
that's-
an international correspondent like you should be living in Kumba.
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm in Boya. That's why I'm not living in Yaoundé.
And you're not living in Douala.
In Douala
like others.
because with the Anglophone crisis, I've been privileged to do a lot of reporting for.
Yeah, I watched a lot of them. I'm privileged to watch a lot of them online too.
Great. So that's the reason why I am here. I feel like this is the best place to be. For example, you have reporters that are staying in Baghdad. You know, these are places that are not safe, but that's where the news happens, right? And as reporters, our duty is to report the news. So you cannot stay where nothing is happening. So that's one of the reasons why I have been here. I do not think the Anglophone crisis has hampered my work. In fact, the Anglophone crisis has helped me to show what I'm able to do as a reporter. You know,
Okay.
it's always during time of crisis where you know those that can go to the front line. You know, because anyone can sit at home and write an article.
And write a story.
Yes, but during crisis, that's when you know who can go to the front line, who can bring out relevant stories.
But I always see you reporting from a very beautiful room. Not from the war front.
I think because in the nature of our conflict, the non-state army do not welcome reporters on the front line.
Okay.
The main army, the government soldiers also do not welcome reporters on the front line. And I'm even using the word front line. The current crisis we have, or war as some people would describe, there is no front line as the proper word of front line. So there is no battleground.
Okay.
It's a guerrilla warfare where it's hit and run. So there is not like you have the war in Mosul in Syria, or you have war in Iraq, where you know that the
This is the boundary.
This is the boundary. So you have
Yeah.
the government soldiers at this side, you have the rebels the other side. So here there's no. So here what we do is you gather information and then you can report safely from where you are. But I have been to very dangerous places too.
Okay.
You know, I've been to places like Kona. I've been to deep in the forest to see people who stay in the forest. So I've been to some extremely dangerous places as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Tell me about some of the challenges you have being an international correspondent.
I think everyone, sometimes people see you like the savior. They expect you to do what you
Cannot do.
You cannot do, you know. And also, when someone that works for a local TV channel says something, it looks up. It's seen like it's nothing, right? But for us, you know, they feel like. So, for example, the state. Sometimes people in power feel like we are spying
On
and,
them.
and giving information to the West.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
And then even the non-state army, they feel like we should be their voice, you know, to
Oh,
the outside
God.
world. But it's not our duty, you know, as reporters, not just me, there are many other amazing reporters that work in Cameroon. Our duty is not to be a mouthpiece for anyone. We are supposed to be impartial. We are supposed to be truthful. You know, we are supposed to tell the story the way it is. But unfortunately, sometimes people want us to tell the story in a particular narrative. And if we do not do that, they see us as terrorists, as blacklegs, you know.
Okay.
I mean, like all these words for us. Yeah.
Okay.
But if I should come back to, you were asking if the Anglophone crisis impacted my
Yeah, your career or
my work.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it has, like I said before, it has given me a push. I tell you something, when internet was disconnected in 2017 for 3 months, I was working from here, but I will go to Douala to check my emails. But one particular story that I did at that time was a story about these techies. You know, Boya is a city where you have lots of tech entrepreneurs like Chochi Mambe and all these amazing guys.
Yeah.
And I did
The Silicon Mountain.
I did a great story with them. I followed these guys that are doing amazing work. They are respected all over the world. I did a story where I followed them from Boya to Douala, where they go every morning to work, you know, and that story gave me a lot of exposure. So I think in every situation, in every condition, whatever, wherever you are, you can always do something
Find
amazing.
opportunities.
Yes,
that
there are
can-
always opportunities.
Can make you stand out.
Yeah.
Now, I like to talk again about your story, because for me, it's very amazing that you're a self-taught international correspondent, and without any university education. I'd like you to talk to some people who are watching at the moment and talk to the young people. Tell them something that can encourage someone listening to you and watching.
I think the first thing is know what you want, know what God has destined for you. Do not try to be something because your friends are doing that. You know, when I was growing up, I had lots of friends that are footballers. Like the current assistant goalkeeper or something like that for the national team. We used to play football together in Kumba.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
he's English speaking. So, but like, do not try to be something else other than yourself. Be who you are. Know what God has blessed you with. My biggest secret is that I know that I am extremely gifted in the area of media.
Yeah.
So, I feel very confident to email CNN and tell them, listen, I want us to do Inside Africa. I want us to do it here. You know, because I just feel like I'm anointed for that. I always like to
Yeah.
use that word. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm anointed for that.
And because you deliver.
yeah, you know, so know what God has bestowed in you. Believe in yourself. There should be no excuse. We
And
have
the
the
rest
internet.
is fine.
We have
Wow.
the internet.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot of things on YouTube. So you don't have an excuse. If you've not been to the best schools, you can study online.
Yeah.
You can also follow people. Because
Yeah.
there are people who aspire to be presenters like yourself. And here you are in Boya, right? They should be rushing here to say, sister, how can I learn? That's what I've done. I followed lots of people I respect, people I see on television. I email them, I call them, I ask them questions, and I learn from them.
Wow.
That's just how you can be who you want to be.
That's so beautiful. And I think you have the secret now in your hands, and you can do with it whatever it is you want to do. You have been listening to Eyong Blaise talk, ladies and gentlemen, and I believe that a member of the audience has a question for him at the moment.
Okay, my name is Mo Harriet, and my question goes thus. Mr. Blaise, you said that you are an expert in the media and everything you've mentioned. I just want to find out what is your aspiration about helping other young people, like maybe creating a school to train them on the same field.
Wow. That's beautiful, I think.
Yeah, it's a very good question. I don't think I'm an expert. I, I think I'm a professional media person, but I think expert it's a big word. You know,
Okay.
I see how people I respect, and I think they are the expert for now. I don't think I'm an expert, but I think I'm a professional. Concerning training people, that's one of the things I always want to do. I thought of that last year, and I really wanted to start something like that. But also, I traveled a lot, and I feel like if I want to train people myself, it's going to be practically challenging and impossible maybe for now, because I do news, and with news you never know. So, for example, I can have a rendezvous with someone or with people tomorrow, and maybe an hour or 30 minutes before, there's breaking news, and I need to go live, you know, and it's for the sake of credibility that is not so good. So what I'm planning to do in the future is to empower people when I have time, and then leave them to now train people. That's to have a school, an academy, or something like that.
Yeah.
But
so you're a trainer of trainers.
Yes, because I don't see myself giving an appointment to people to talk to them.
And you don't honor it.
Yes, because, like I said, I do news, and news, you never know where the news
It breaks at any time.
Yeah, when it takes you. Yeah.
Fine, you have been on the hot seat answering all the questions.
Yeah.
Now, this is your chance to ask me a question. What would that be?
Great. I'll tell, before I ask you a question, I'll tell you. I always ask people questions, and today I know it's very challenging to have someone answer your question. So
that's very good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
So I've seen your production. It's really big. It's massive. And in Cameroon, we know the budget for television in Cameroon is it's small.
Yeah.
How do you manage to bring all these people together and come up with a beautiful show like this?
Wow. I think, like you mentioned, it is the grace of God. It's only grace that can do something like this. I can't really tell you that I kept some money or I have some money somewhere that I used to do the show. It's true, it's a very big show. And sometimes I look at it and I'm asking, like, am I the one doing this show? It's really big. And I have a crew of more than 20 that I work with. And for me, I have financial partners that I would like to thank. I will not want to mention their names, but they know themselves. But most especially, I must say a very big thank you to the Cameroon Radio Television, CRTV. My show has been on since 2016 on CRTV. For now, those are the people that are putting money in my bank account.
That's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And now we are going to the dance lot. I love the dance lot. I don't know about you, but we're going to dance together and you're going to be great at it. So you asked us to do any song by Flavor. I love Flavor too. He's as elegant as you, so
I'm
DJ.
not a good dancer.
Oh, God.
Shine, Africa, shine. Shine, Africa, shine.
Every day na party, every day na jolly, oh. Oh, you move your body, no time for story,
And you are the one that will be great at the end of it.
woman, we supposed to the party, oh. No time to check time. Everybody
That's
shake
right.
it, oh, your mama, oh, your sister, oh, my baby, oh, time to party, oh.
Dance now, dance.
Oh, your mama, oh, your sister, oh, my baby, oh, time to party, oh. Shake it, I like it when you do sharp, oh.
That's
Back it, I like it, na niko sharp, oh. My yo yo yo, uchangu changama.
I even Put your hands together for my guest, please. Wow, this is so serious. And I'm not going to be the judge of that.
I think there shouldn't be any rating for me.
Sorry, we are very sorry. You're on Shine Africa and we're rating everyone.
Great.
So please, ladies and gentlemen, was it a 5?
No! Good.
Wow! This is very, very, very serious.
It's amazing.
At least that's on an average of. You got it. You didn't fail.
Yeah.
So
if this is promotion exam, I go to the next class.
you're not going to sit there, friend.
Thank you.
You're going to put your international correspondent signature somewhere. You choose where you want to put it.
You've had some very famous people here.
Yeah.
I can see.
We're in Boya. Beautiful. We have the signature right here, close to the logo, so everyone can see it. And you do not come on Shine Africa and you go back the same.
Wow.
So we brought a very beautiful, beautiful Shine Africa pillow for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm grateful. I'm really grateful to be here. This is such a beautiful gift. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And see you some other time on the show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Shine, Africa, shine. Shine, Africa, shine.
Before we take leave of you, ladies and gentlemen, here is our watchword. It is an African proverb on war and peace, and it says, life without battle is life without victory. Life without battle is life without victory. And it's here we come to the end of this episode of the show. We are still in Boya, the capital of the southwest region of Cameroon. And of course, we are still at the Mountain Hotel. We'd like to thank the management of this hotel and also the staff for the quality service they are giving us during our stay here in the southwest region of Cameroon. I am your host, the Reverend Abongta Mirabel Siringwa. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Every day na party, every day na jolly, oh. Oh, you move your body, no time for story, oh.
And you are the one that will be getting at the end of it.
We supposed to the party, oh. No time to check time. Everybody shake it, oh, your mama, oh, your sister, shake it, oh, my baby, oh, time to party, oh.
Dance,
Oh, your mama, oh, your sister,